Susan, how do you feel?
I could get the hang of this. I'm Susan Yara.
And I'm Jimenez. We're beauty editors.
We try every new treatment, product, trend, you name it.
Sometimes we love it, and sometimes not so much. But it's always an experience. This is Beauty Experienced.
Anna and I came to a realization the other day.
We did. We realized that we both hate yoga.
Which is unfortunate because a lot of women swear by it for a fit body and for great skin.
So true. So our mission was to learn to love it. And we found the best way to do that was to make it more fun.
That's how we found ourselves at Up Flying Yoga in Studio City, California with aerial yoga teacher Kimberly Jimenez.
Hi guys, welcome to Up Flying Yoga.
Thank you.
Are you guys ready to play a little bit?
A little bit, yes.
All right, these are our aerial hammocks. So we can do jumps and tricks and flips.
Let's get upside down.
Let's do it. Okay.
I'm ready for this. All right, how do we get in this? As we get into the hammocks, Kimberly reminds us that despite this being a fun new way to experience yoga, it still incorporates all the classic yogi wisdom.
We start at the top of the class by chanting the mantra Take a deep inhale.
All right, on to the more interesting stuff.
We're gonna take our left leg up and over and bring it to our right leg. And then we're gonna reach our right hand up behind us and bring it on the fabric behind us. Now from here, we're gonna see if we can lift up our belly button towards the ceiling, and we're gonna see if we can grab the back of our ankles. Really reach your belly button high, reach your chest high, open up your heart so you're not compromising your lower back here, really engaging through the abdomen. So we wanna get into that area where the tailbone starts curving under at the sacrum. That way when we do our inversion, we can open up our vertebrae all the way through the lower back. So we're gonna lean backwards here, keeping tension on the fabric there. As soon as you get that fabric holding in place, we're gonna release our hands. We're gonna roll our shoulder blades down our back. We're gonna pulse our hands up and down. Every 5 pulses, inhale.
This is like Pilates.
It is. Bring your hands up high in the fabric. We're gonna open up our legs wide towards the ceiling. Once we're there, we're gonna slide our hands down to our thighs. And we're gonna keep our knees to the outside as we bring the soles of our feet in together onto the front side of the fabric. And then we're gonna release our hands onto the ground. You're working your parathyroid, which helps stabilize your digestive system, your metabolism. So it regulates your metabolism, so basically we're gonna make ourselves skinnier. Sweet! So grab the tips of your fingers on the front side and your thumbs on the back side of the fabric. And we're gonna lie back into the fabric so the fabric is on the middle of our ribs. And then we're gonna flex through our heels. And when you're ready, look towards the ground. And bring your toes to the ground. And coming up to a stand. Yay!
It was not as graceful as I would have liked.
Aerial yoga was actually fun.
It was, and I have to say, doing all of those poses, from the Pilates-inspired moves to the handstands and the planks, it felt like I got a really good workout.
Me too.
I think it's a good alternative for people who aren't interested in traditional yoga but still want the benefits.
Yes, and after class, Kimberly explained that's why she started it.
This is a great way to get into it because that's where I came from as well. I was actually a thrill seeker, and yoga was very difficult for me. It was very hard to find that center. And this gets you there faster. You can be inside the hammock completely so that you can take time just for yourself and feel that peace of mind without thinking about, the surroundings. You're laying down and you've got somebody else next to you, and it's like that kind of preoccupies your mind. So this is kind of stage one that gets you a little bit deeper into yoga.
And how often do you have to come to Up Flying Yoga to be able to get the benefits of it?
To get the benefits of it, I suggest 3 times a week. That way you can work on flexibility, elongation, and you'll find yourself moving very quickly in the postures.
What are the benefits?
What are the benefits? First and foremost is the spinal decompression. Because you get to go upside down, you can't get that in a standard yoga class where you get to elongate.
It's detoxifying too, right?
Absolutely. So it's getting toxins out of your body, it's working your lymphatic system, it's working your circulatory system, it's working your endocrine system. I mean, the list is huge. Digestive system.
And then you get that blood rush also.
Yes, you get the blood rush, yep. You've got the oxygen coming to your head. It makes you more youthful. It makes you smarter.
Now for those that don't want to take a full class of yoga but want to get the benefits and learn a few moves.
We're about to meet up with our friend and celebrity yoga instructor Molly Normand inside. She's going to tell us why yoga works for her and show us some standard poses. Okay, so we went ahead and tried Up Flying Yoga, and we actually really liked it. We think we have a newfound appreciation for yoga, but we want to hear it from you. Why should we get into yoga?
It's good for all the systems of the body. It's good for detoxification. It's good for the skin. But if you practice more of Vinyasa flow or Bikram, hot yoga, it can be more cardio. It helps reduce stress and shed stress. So if if at the end of the day you're all wound up from work, it's really good to release it.
Who are the best candidates for yoga? We feel like we're not, but I have a feeling you're going to say we're really great candidates for it, right?
Well, I would argue that yoga is good for everyone. You just have to find the right style, the right teacher, and just make it work for you. You're never going to be perfect at yoga, but it's the fun of, falling on your face, laughing, learning about yourself as you get to those fancy poses. But the fancy poses aren't the goal of yoga.
So when a new client comes to you, what are some of the challenges they have?
I have a new client who's a businesswoman, high-powered, type A. Her biggest challenge is the final resting pose, known as Shavasana.
This sounds like my favorite pose.
I know. Wait, I can Shavasana all day.
It's the meditation piece, and she wants to go and get into her list and her to-dos and her day, but I encourage her to stay because it's actually the most beneficial pose because it's where you're metabolizing everything you just did.
Molly then showed us her favorite moves for beginners, something anyone can do at home to break into yoga.
On your next inhale, reach the arms out and up, palms touch overhead. And exhale, fold forward, bringing the hands to the shins. Begin to lift the chest, coming halfway up, hands stay on the shins, chest lifts. And exhale, fold forward. And now step back to plank position, coming to the top of the push-up. And then come onto the knees. We're gonna do a modified push-up here. Come to a baby cobra here, lifting the chest. And then lower down. Come back to the knees on the inhale, and then exhale, downward facing dog. And walk the feet up to the hands. Lift the arms out and up, come all the way to stand. And exhale, hands to heart, full circle.
I think we deserve some Shavasana.
Absolutely, you've earned it.
In the end, I think we learned to love yoga.
Or we just learned how to take a nap.